残酷が天使のように少年ぬよしはいない。It's an Evangelion reference. Look at the picture here. It's above.
Me, you,
both of us.
Both
it's right up here. It's clearly a motherfucking Evangelion reference, which is obviously a motherfucking JoJo reference.
Obviously.
Speaking
of Evangelion, what was that book that Anno saw called?
I don't know. I'll find a picture of that cover because that's clearly like he must have seen that at the library and was like, "I'm putting this in.
This must go in my angsty torture porn."
I'll put it in the video somewhere. I guess maybe over here. Yeah, with the magic of editing, the way of the future.
The way of the future.
The way of the future.
All right, let's get into it.
So we're gonna get this thing started, and it's gonna get started right now.
Let's get it started.
So this week's picture is connected to, it goes back to the Pontiff.
Yes.
Which was the large lady with the peacocks,
yes.
if you remember correctly.
That's correct. And it's been a while since we referenced that character, or did a video involving that character.
I think there was like 2 or 3 videos ago maybe. I don't know. Some of these were a little out of order. But, whatever.
It's Sunday.
It is Sunday, which means later we'll be watching Chargeman Ken.
Yes.
And you too should watch Chargeman Ken. I'll post a little picture of him somewhere.
Right there.
You can catch this charge and go, bitch. Alright.
Charging! Go! What a terrible show.
It's great.
It's so bad. God bless. How did we even find this? Oh, it was Devin's fault. Right?
Devin's fault, yes. Devin's fault. Alright, so we can start to see this picture coming together. Some sort of a giant figure here. So this was based on, like, the location setting is based on, there's like a cave. Where's that? I think it was in Mexico, right?
Yeah, Mexico. There's also a few, that was the one you found. There's also plenty of caves that are like this.
Yeah.
Just even in some national parks around the world where there is a cave with like a kind of like a small underground seas sort of thing, and there's like a hole.
It's like an opening at the top.
Where
some
light comes in, and we get this kind of look here as well. And this is based off of this little bridge of boats.
Yeah, this is a bridge of boats. It's somewhere in India. There's like a bridge made on boats that goes out to like a tomb of some cleric or like a holy person or something.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see. So I was like, we should use that. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Like, why spend time putting beams into this giant pool of blood, you know, when we can just make a bunch of boats and do it?
Yeah.
Looks more interesting anyway.
For sure. And then you got a lot of people piling in little buckets of blood and stuff like that. So,
and obviously the spear, clearly a JoJo reference.
Clearly a JoJo reference, other than maybe it's a Jesus Christ reference.
No way.
Could be a reference to Evangelion.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be a reference to everything we've ever watched.
Yeah. Was it? Oh, this is how the magic happens, by the way.
This is the magic happening. Yes.
By that I mean the church. That's how they get their magic. It's from the angel of this blood. The angel of this blood.
The angel of blood. That's pretty metal, though.
It is. Yeah, that's metal and all, but it's definitely the wrong way to say that. It's Sunday.
Right.
End of the week. It's been a long week. Days all blur together.
Yeah, it is. It is the end of the week in some countries, which is interesting. I think on the calendar, you know.
That's true.
How theirs goes like
that's
that.
how I have my calendar set up.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. It is like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I always make sure that Sunday is the last day of the week on the calendar. Not important. It's important. It's the blood from the angel.
Yes, you're right.
It's how they get the magic.
Yes, because we were going with some Bloodborne shit also.
Yes.
Because I fucking love Bloodborne.
Obviously, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't love Bloodborne? It's cool as fuck.
Probably people who played the game.
Damn, harsh.
Well, no, it's not because the game's bad. It's just because the game is very hard.
The people who gave up on the game.
You're right, my mistake.
That's what you forgot about.
We want the bright verbiage here. The people who gave up on Bloodborne are the ones who hate Bloodborne.
They got nagged out.
Yeah, like me. I gave up on Bloodborne. That's only just because I'm really bad at video games, and also I don't have as much time for video games as I used to. I got metal art to draw, you know.
But yeah, as you can see, we're drawing a giant pool of blood here, which has dripped from this angel.
Yes, this spear is actually something you can find in the previous image of the Smith.
Yep.
Being worked on.
It's one of those legendary weapons.
Yes, one of the legendary weapons. I believe we named this one Guy Bulg.
Yeah, I think so. It's named after the legendary weapon where your any wounds from it will not heal.
Yeah.
So that's why this continues to bleed.
For sure. And this angel here has a very interesting facial armor.
Mm-hmm.
One that is also kind of reminiscent of peacocks as well. So it kind of gives you the idea that the peacock motif was here long before the Pontiff adopted it.
Yeah, it's like a memory of angels. Things like that. It's like a cultural memory.
Yes. And also you can notice atop in the circle, we've got a pentagram going.
Evil. Yeah, some uncensored Exodia action.
Yes, as you can tell, I am definitely not a good boy. Grandma, if you're watching this.
Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Grandma.
I didn't push him into it, though.
No, he would never. Wes is a good boy.
I would never push him into anything.
He's never once pushed me into anything.
No.
This
Other than the street.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a little worried when we ever do get to posting this on social media outside of Patreon.
Just don't put it on Facebook.
I mean,
your grandma's not on anything else.
No, she's not. But like, hey, I've got a cousin who's on Instagram who might, say, "Hey, Grandma, have you seen what Matthew's been doing these days?"
Well, that's just a risk you're gonna have to take that your cousin is a snitch.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not on you.
Yeah, I don't really know her to be a snitch, but I don't know. She is a goody two shoes, so she probably would snitch.
Right.
Grandma, look, you're now I'm the favorite grandchild. Give me all the inheritance. Give it to me.
I wasn't pushed into anything.
Yeah, I was never.
That's great.
I'm a good girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah, These is like fake arguments in my head that always come up.
Oh yeah, the ones you always win in the shower, or they're the ones that you lose at night?
The ones that I lose in the shower at night.
Oh, dang, twofer.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like how the little guard thing looks kind of like a bat. Isn't that what you made it to look like or something?
Yes.
When we were designing it?
Yeah.
You made it to give it like a little bat look.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still stuck on the...
The grandma finding out you're a Satanist?
Look, first of all, I'm not a Satanist. Let's not get it twisted. I just think that the people who worship Satan have a, pretty good grasp on reality. Look, one of the laws in Satanism is that it's a sin to be unfashionable.
That's true.
And I can get behind that kind of thought.
I've never seen them not dress sharp.
It's so true.
Here we go. We have the standard chains, which are just loops.
Yes. Standard. I'm too lazy to draw each individual chain, so I'm going to make it like, the... what's the word I'm looking for?
It's not lazy, it's your style. That's how I always get them. So this is a cool-ass giant door that I thought we'd slow down and take a moment to look at.
Yes, look how cool this door is.
And it's, we kind of got inspiration for this from, Ron in the Grey World, right?
Yes, actually, Ron in the Grey World was a big inspiration on the door design,
Mm-hmm.
with all the locks, things like that. If you haven't read Ron in the Grey World, we're going to post a picture.
I'll post a picture somewhere.
It is a very good manga, and it's also short. It's only 7 volumes.
It's very whimsical and beautiful.
I think it's all actually out now.
In English?
In English, you can
probably,
and you can buy it now too. I think, but sorry, it's been a while since we've been to an actual bookstore, so I don't know what's out anymore.
I would expect at least most of it to be out because we already own most of it.
Yeah, we own 5 volumes. We just need to get 2 more. And I'm pretty sure they're both out, but either way, get it, buy it. This isn't sponsored by Viz or whoever published that book, but if you're out there,
if you like whimsical stuff, whimsical magical stuff,
yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
It's whimsical, magical, and dark as shit.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit. People die. It's awesome.
And we finished the pentagram. Exodia can now be summoned.
Summoning jutsu.
So as I pray, unlimited Exodia works.
Yeah. Well, how do you even...
What are you trying to do? A hand sign for Exodia?
No, the hand sign for Satan, but...
Oh, we need John here so we can do the blood one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. It would go with the picture too.
It would, yeah.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere.
Oh, I know, right?
Blood's blood,
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they're the same word.
Oh, I know. It's very mysterious.
Very mysterious how the English language works.
Mm-hmm.
I
really like this picture. I think it looks cool as fuck.
I'm very interested. I did think this one turned out pretty nicely towards the end, at least, especially with the... this is when I started getting more... started doubling down on the pastel usage, trying to get colors and things like that correct. Yeah, I was like, why is it, I have no, so to the audience at home, I actually don't watch these videos beforehand.
No.
I do this live. Wes knows when they're going to start speeding up or when they're not. I don't.
Yeah.
So I was like, why are we staying so long in this random spot? And then all of a sudden we go fast. Now I'm like,
it looks cool. I like that door. It looks really cool.
Yeah, no, I feel you. It's just, I was just shocked. I was just like, all right, that's definitely a door. You got it.
Well, when I'm making it, I kind of want to talk about some of the stuff, but I never know what we're going to say.
That's fair. Also, it's funny, you'll see that these tattoos on his arms, not his arms, his legs go away because it was just a little too much.
Yeah. And then we're at the inking stage. So this little character right here is indeed the Pontiff.
It is the Pontiff, yes.
It's the Pontiff. There to get some blood hookup.
Yes. Her character is very much based off of, what is the name of this actual historical figure? Mary something?
Yeah, the noble woman who would bathe in blood.
Yeah, the blood of virgins particularly, because she thought it would give her eternal youth and beauty. And honestly, there was some truth to that. People have found out.
It's true
about like blood being able to help stop the aging process.
That's why the rich all drink blood.
Well, yeah, it's obvious.
Yeah. But they're all also lizard people. So
yeah,
it makes sense.
Earth's flat,
Yeah. Don't believe the round Earth or lies.
Frogs make you gay or something. I don't watch.
Rainbows don't appear this low to the ground.
Rainbows don't. What was it? The gangster something.
Oh, the gangster computer god. The communist gangster computer god.
Communist gangster computer.
Communist gangster computer god.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, there was actually some study that certain blood can make you actually reverse the aging process.
That's pretty crazy.
So weird how some cult things do have some grounding in reality. Like the concept of alchemy is very interesting too, because people were trying to turn things into gold all the time, but you can't, and you can change.
You can do it. They have done it before.
Yeah.
They did change one molecule of lead into a molecule of gold just to do it.
Yeah.
Science
is crazy, but it's actually interesting because the one that you want to do is the one that's usually closer in its covalent bonds, like whatever's closest to it on the periodic table of elements is more likely to turn into that. So if you were actually doing alchemy, you would want to use mercury because mercury is the closest in atomic structure to gold.
Yeah. I know the Chinese use mercury a lot. Like the first emperor would just drink mercury because they thought it was good. They're like, hey bro, you want to be healthy and live forever? Just start drinking this metal liquid. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm a real doctor.
Just goes to show you, man, some science is very bizarre.
I am a doctor / magician / cool guy. Drink my metal liquid.
Drink some of my snake oil.
Trust me, it'll work, bro.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite thing is talking about old science and stuff like that, because you're just like, people will talk about, I'd love to travel through time, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Know, yeah.
There's nothing really good in the past, man. Like,
there's some okay stuff, but there's some weird stuff too.
I don't know.
I'm definitely not drinking any mercury.
Yeah, I guess.
That's not happening.
I'm just saying.
I'll drive a Ford Mercury, but I won't drink one.
Sure. I'm just saying, I don't want to, I don't have a very big fondness for the past and the glorification thereof. But either way, not important. What's important is inking.
I know, right? Bust out the brush.
Yeah. Whenever I bust out the real tools, that's how you know it's going to be a pretty good piece. But yeah, there's one of my big kind of complaints on this one is that it's not perfectly circular. It's just super hard to get that.
Yeah, I know the spear and the water droplet are like slightly misaligned too.
Yeah, but that's only because we had to realign the spear. Because straight lines, my biggest fucking weakness.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go in and try and realign that bottom part to make it a little more on point. That's something. But
I don't know.
Because we haven't printed this yet, so you can still do it.
I don't think it would look. I think I'd have to move like.
You'd have to move a lot of stuff. Yeah, it'd be weird to do.
It'd be pretty tough. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll think about it. This is you cheating, looking for something you dropped. There you go.
Me smudging some oil.
Don't worry, I'm sure that smudge will be an integral part of the picture.
Obviously, that's how I do.
He's gonna ink around the smudge. He's that good. Sure. Actually, you have done shit like that before, which is pretty funny.
I have.
Yeah.
I've inked around the smudge. I've whited out pictures to make sure that the smudge goes away. I'm what you call a base god.
Right there, bam, nailed it.
Oh look, it's gone.
Nailed it.
Where'd it go?
Integrated it. It's not gone. It's integrated. It's fancier.
How did he do it, boys?
He's a goddamn magician.
Oh my god. He's a fucking witch, is what he is.
I know, right? These are pretty good rocks, though, I think.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of rock formations and stuff like that, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of really just flex on that. The reason I like rock formations a lot is because there's not really a set way to draw them. They all have varied shapes, and I don't have to worry about it looking perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It fits your style. You just kind of throw the lines on there, they look how they look, and they look good. So,
pretty much.
Freewheeling jazz fusion lines.
Jazz. Little Richard.
Oh, I know. Don't remind me. Yeah. Dude, did you see who else bid it?
No.
Roy from Siegfried and Roy.
Really?
I know. Not even a tiger this time. Like, yeah. It's fucking tragedy.
Yeah.
Throw some F's in the comments.
Oh, F in the comments below.
Alright. Oh, man. Bust out the tiny pen.
Yep, gets more of the smaller details. This one has a lot of ink in it.
Yeah, this was a pretty long video when I was putting it together.
Yeah, it's because, again, this is like one of the things I do is I try to do it on larger paper if it's like a piece that I think needs a lot of detail. And as you can see, I'm going with the white out to try to get all of the extra details. One of the things that I found out about this piece, though, later on when I was messing with it, and it's something that one of my buddies pointed out to me, is that I really needed to have a better understanding of where the light source was.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember Jamie mentioning that.
Yeah.
Right? That was Jamie? Yeah.
That was Jamie.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it's really hard to do blood because I don't know how blood reflects in light because it doesn't really ever come up, and I don't want that in my Google history search.
FBI immediately alerted.
This man's looking at reflections of blood.
He's either emo or clearly a terrorist.
Probably both.
An emo killer.
Yeah. So I was speaking of, and so I was like, oh, I'll just get Devin. Just cut up Devin and use his blood. Yeah.
Just let Devin's blood slip on the floor, let it pool up a little bit, congeal a little around the edges, take some photos, use it as a reference.
Yeah.
It's the perfect plan.
Easy.
Yeah.
No one will miss it.
Yeah. No one would know.
No one would know. Perfect crime.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, light sourcing is really important when it comes to making a piece look correct, or having some placement in reality. And this one was a bit difficult because, again, I don't really know.
Yeah, all the light is coming from around that door up top.
Yeah, and it's like tough because you've got somebody who's like clearly in the way.
Yeah.
Of a lot of the light in this particular image, so it's hard to figure out where his shadow would be, where the light would reflect off of him onto the blood, and blood in itself is not
it's not very reflective.
No, it's not a reflective surface.
No, it's not usually too bright. Yeah.
Especially, that's another thing too. Is like how is this? How would the light affect it and all that stuff? It's all very. I
feel like it's usually darker than it is in the movies too.
Yeah, blood is so hard to do too because like movies don't really help. You can't look at references in movies and stuff like that because they don't use actual blood. Yeah. And they just use like some like corn syrup.
And sometimes you purposely make the blood different colors for like effect, or like in was it Taxi Driver where they kept sending the MPAA like even bloodier versions?
Yeah.
They just kept making the blood redder and redder and redder, and then they just took all of that out, and then they took the original version because they'd been like desensitized to it or something.
Yeah, I
think it's like something that. Like that. I know they just kept sending it to them until they wore them down mentally. It's like pretty funny.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like in Team America where when it came back the first time they didn't like it, they made it even crazier, and that's what the extended like director cut one is. And then they took out stuff and just sent them the original version, and it passed that time.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how things get past the censors and all that. But it just makes it difficult when you want to go for kind of a realistic picture. Yeah. But also, again, we're talking about the borderline of realism and fantasy and stuff like that. Maybe
this weird magic light has like a slightly different property or something.
Yeah, it's hard to talk. It's hard to really, I don't know, put it into perspective. Especially when it's not real in general.
It's not real, yeah. I think like almost maybe
leaning into the not real, like to the unreal aspects of it.
Yeah,
actually will help it.
For at least for this piece.
Yeah, for this piece, yeah.
But sometimes you do need to actually have some level of.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah. It's always so tough figuring out where the line is between, fantasy reality and where you need to stay in order for people to stay grounded and stay involved in what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And it's like how we talked about last night. Like somebody says they're a time traveler, and you're like, well, I believe you, but I don't fucking believe for a second that Hunter x Hunter ended before Berserk.
Yeah, no way. I would never believe that. That's impossible.
So it's like that. Like, think of that. Like, having the blood not look real is like me, a time traveler, telling you Hunter x Hunter ended before Berserk.
Yeah, I would never believe that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I would instantly be taken out of the situation.
Exactly. So that's why it's important to master the balance of illusion and reality.
You have to enhance some elements of reality. Look at the shadow of the one on my face right there. Ooh, mystical.
Lighting. How do you do it?
Lighting. The whole problem. Our main discussion.
Yes.
We need to find a friend in lighting. Or take someone hostage in lighting. Fire Emblem style. That Super Nintendo one.
I was thinking of people I knew in the film industry, but they all live in New York, so I guess that wouldn't really help us.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just say, hey, film buddies, I know you're probably all quarantined in New York. Why don't you come be quarantined in Texas?
Fly down, hang out 10 weeks in a hotel, and then come help us with some lights real quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's totally worth their time.
Totally worth it. We'll pay them handsomely and a sandwich.
Easily.
That's what you pay people in the film industry. Pay them in sandwiches.
Right. And then we're getting some close-up on the details on the weapon.
Yeah.
Which I think this thing looks really fucking cool.
Again, yeah, you'll see this picture in the Smith picture that was just recently posted to social media. It's somewhere in the cloud of weapons.
Yeah. It's near the top. It's near that side somewhere.
Right. But yeah, no, I think it's a really cool design. It's very impish, is I guess the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's got something to it. Yeah, some sort of a bat or like a little devil or something. Not quite sure.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Again, there's a lot of bits of lore that aren't explained, and you're like, well, how did this angel get locked up here? And there will be some images that we'll talk about. What are these angels and where did they come from? But I don't.
We haven't actually got to that in real life.
Yeah, we haven't. A lot of this is kind of freeform, isn't it?
Yeah. A little bit of how the sausage is made.
Oh, you never want to tell them how the sausage is made.
No, you don't tell them everything. You just give them a sneak peek. You just show them one raccoon you throw in. You don't want to show them the rest of the shit you throw in.
Yeah, we want to show them all the rats and stuff.
Yeah, no, not the rats, no.
Just the raccoons.
Just the one raccoon. I remember, I think it's from The Simpsons, or it's from some cartoon. It shows a bunch of weird animals, and then they're into a sausage. Or a hot dog or something.
That sounds really like funny. Simpsons.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I'd be hard-pressed to believe that was anything but The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These wings came out really good, too.
Yes, also referenced. Birds upside down. Very bizarre thing to choose Google.
Yeah, I bet.
My personal FBI agent's always just like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What is this guy on, man? Why couldn't I be Beyonce's, FBI agent or something?
And then they find out that I'm an artist, and they're like, oh, this all makes sense. God. God, what is he painting?
Right. Does this guy have problems? No wonder he's on the FBI list.
Yeah, no wonder he's on the no-fly zone.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not on the no-fly zone. Let me tell you, I would be so miserable for all these cons that we've been doing out of state.
Right.
I made myself
brushwork.
I made myself sad thinking about all the cons that we can't go to yet.
I can't be doing that, man. We're doing a commentary, man. Save that for later.
I've got nothing to comment. All I've got is sadness and darkness in my heart.
It's not summertime yet. You don't need the sadness.
Look, it's close enough. Today was fucking hot.
You're right. Fuck it. We'll play the song later.
Summertime sadness. God, I had a roommate that played that song all the time.
Oh.
It was just funny because his whole thing, reason for playing is man, this song is terrible. But
No. I have a thing, if you listen to the song more than 3 times, you're not doing it to be ironic.
Yeah.
You're doing it because you fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now, you might enjoy it because it's really dumb, but at least own up to enjoying it.
Oh yeah, life's too short to say you hate pop music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come on, people tell me as a kid that they hated Britney Spears. I was like, you fucking wrong.
Some of that stuff, I think when you're a kid, maybe you did hate it, you know? Because, like, looking back on it, now I'm like, oh, I can listen to this and enjoy it. But at the time, it was like, man, I'm fucking tired of listening to this NSYNC song. It's been on the radio 500 times.
That's different, though. Listening to one song is enough. I can understand. But I'm talking about...
Yeah. But, I mean, even some songs that I like now, I'm like, man, I remember I hated hearing this on the radio, you know? But now that I'm in control of my life, I don't mind it.
I can't think of any song that I just outright hated on the radio when I was growing up.
Also, I like this cool little locking mechanism, so that's why I slowed it down here. And it's got a lot of, like, stuff to it.
For sure. Got a spear in it and everything.
Yeah, and it's, like, holding all these, like, chains together and stuff. Like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's got this weird floating door wherever it goes to.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever it goes to. Only we, the creators, probably know.
We might know.
We might know.
We might know one day.
One day.
But it was cut out of the sky.
Yes.
With another legendary weapon.
That is correct.
There's one that can... I think it says, like, it makes a rainbow, but I like having it where it can cut the sky also. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it cuts the sky and makes a rainbow.
Like, if you can cut shit out of, like, reality, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move this part of the sky here, underground, so no one can fuck with it.
So why don't we take Bikini Bottom and push it over there?
Yeah, exactly. That's the logic.
Fun fact, every conversation you have does end or begin with a SpongeBob reference.
It's a pretty high chance if you're talking to someone from our generation.
Very much so. It's kind of like talking to someone from the previous generation about The Simpsons.
Yeah. It's like one of those last really long culturally shared experiences because now there's no TV, so all we really have are, like, internet memes, I guess. I'm not quite sure. There are some, like, world events that become memes, become a shared cultural event.
Like coronavirus. I'm pretty sure this will all be a shared cultural experience that'll bring us all closer together. I'm lying. I'm joking. There's no way that this will bring us closer together. And we never once learn from our mistakes. I can only laugh because if I don't stop laughing, I'll start crying.
Just start Titus laughing. Or Titus, technically, but... no, he's gonna do it. Headphone users, watch out.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, I'm good now.
I know. And somehow the Japanese one is still worse.
It's still worse, yeah.
I just don't get it.
How does that one go? It's like more like a Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, it's like a weird Gilbert Gottfried style laugh. It's pretty funny though. Yeah, it's got like a bird sound to it almost. It's very...
It's like it's so weird because it comes from it's from the throat. And it's just like you hear it and you're like, God, it hurts me.
Just let it be, man. Just let it be.
Some words of wisdom there, man.
Oh, you know it. I like the Sesame Street version of that, Let Her Be.
Oh, yeah. No, Sesame Street has some really good parody songs.
Oh, I know, I love them.
Yeah, they had that one for Bohemian Rhapsody, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sesame Street's wild, man.
No, not again. You know I'm gonna go and edit that. Like, the volume needs to be lowered. That's fucking funny, though. You son of a bitch.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, man.
Look, man, if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
It's true.
And crying is not enough.
Crying is not enough. No matter how many times you chop Dead's man head.
Yeah, right.
Hang out with Hillary Clinton in the limo and your helicopter blows up. It's never enough.
It's never enough. Oh, Lord, have mercy. It was terrible. Fucking terrible.
It was fucking funny.
This one did take a lot longer to do. I think this one actually was like a couple of sit-downs of doing, just because...
Yeah, there's several times where
I just
we would start
needed to take a
this.
break, and then it was just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot going on, like, right in here, you know?
It's the door and things like that.
Yeah, sometimes you'll just sit there while you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
There's some of them I'll cut out where you're like this, you go to do something, and then you... I've seen you, like, sit there and, like, move, and then you'll move your hand, and then you move your hand back, and I could just cut out, like, almost a minute. Or there was one, I swear, that was, like, almost a minute of you sitting like this. I don't know if we were talking or if you were doing something, but it was just really funny.
Yeah, it's probably a mix of the two.
You're just, like, right about to touch the paper, and then you... You're, like, trying to decide a chess move or something. Yeah. Nailed it. Just like that.
Yeah. Look, I'm a thoughtful individual.
You're playing 14th dimensional chess against yourself while you're arting.
I mean, obviously. Have you seen how much freestyle I play?
It's true.
How much solitaire I play?
Ooh, he's a solitaire god.
And with this whole art thing never works out, I'll try to be a person who live streams himself playing solitaire.
Mm-hmm. Pro solitaire gamer.
Yeah, pro solitaire, man.
Man, does that shit look fucking cool? I don't give a fuck. That's so metal. This is like such an album cover.
Yeah, it was when I was drawing this, I was thinking a lot about Led Zeppelin.
That was what I was thinking too, even if you didn't mention it.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin because of the
angel, yeah, with like the Satan, yeah.
Yeah. Fallen. It was supposed to be like Lucifer, right? Fallen,
yeah, that's based off of art. Yeah.
Yeah. This door also kind of based off the door from.
You gonna go with Full Metal Alchemist? No.
The Inferno.
Oh, okay, Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, like we're going advanced lit.
Okay, all right.
We're going straight
Chaucer.
No, not this time. This would be.
That's true.
This would be straight Dante.
Yeah, this is Dante, but
from Devil May Cry specifically.
Yeah. Oh, I just mean Chaucer is like the level you get to in advanced lit.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I just feel like it fits better if you go and say, straight Dante.
Yeah. See, right there, you just like dot, and then I'm like, all right, well, let's just see what he does. Okay, you got a new pen. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw some details on this.
Gotta get the right gear, you know.
Gotta have the right gear, man. We gotta make this door look fucking ominous. This needs like 500 lines.
Yeah. More lines means more,
Ominous,
yeah.
That's true.
I should also probably put some of the do symbols in there.
Should have, yeah. Should have.
Tragic.
No, it looks good. It's giving it like a stone and like a wood. It's like got a wood feel to it.
Yeah,
it's what we were going for.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was more the point than having all these chains on it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
With this weird like spear and keep holding the door together.
Yeah, right.
The angel itself waiting to wake up.
Don't ask how it works. Just know that it does work.
It does work, and that's all that matters.
That's all you need to know. You don't want to know how it works.
Yeah, how it's made, not important.
No, that's a different show.
Yeah, this is not how it's made.
This is how it's made art edition. Kind of.
Sure.
The pen is placed on the paper and moved in a direction. The ink depositing. That show is awesome.
Hey man, I do love that show. Don't get me wrong. It's a show that I wasted a lot of time with.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I also like Modern Marvels. That was a fun one too. There's an episode on rats.
Really?
Yeah, there's a whole episode. That and ice. The ice one is awesome. That's where they talk about pykrete, which is like when you mix water and sawdust and freeze it.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to make a whole battleship out of that in World War II, and then it didn't happen, so they just let it melt in the lake and sink.
Yeah, because, to be fair, I thought that ice would, that part of the ice wouldn't float, right?
It should float. There's a way to make it float. They did something. Oh, I'm going like way too soon. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. There we go.
And you can see, you gotta make sure you get all the red everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's blood!
Blood.
Guys, did you know it's blood?
It's evil, ominous blood.
Blood everywhere. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. I don't know if we there's not a lot of like concrete rules on all this magic, but I do imagine that if you like drink this blood or something, you can like hear this angel's voice or something, or like feel its malice or something like that.
It's so evil.
Like, that would be sweet.
Starts playing One Wing Angel.
Yeah. No, it looks like from 01 when he was in the evil satellite.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. When he's like stuck in Metal Hopper the first time.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I was
yeah, you got it everywhere. Blue powder here.
Yeah. Just everywhere on my arms, on my legs. Yeah, because I just put a lot of water on there to try to get this thing to look just right. Yep. And then we got this
we got some of your favorite drink here.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Ellen. She was so worried for some reason. That was hilarious. I'm like, what does that say about you?
This is a lot, you know. I mean,
maybe what does it say about her belief in you?
No, just enough. Speaking of.
My boyfriend would just start drinking rubbing alcohol. I love him though. There we go. That one's for you. That one's for you, babe.
It's just the right spots. By the way, don't do that. Don't
do it unless you want to get rid of Corona.
Unless you're a Republican, go ahead.
Yeah.
If you plan on voting for Trump in the election, this is my favorite drink.
Damn, he's getting political. It's funny as fuck.
Look, man, I want everyone to know where I stand.
I stand here.
I stand
on this ground.
I stand here
I
on this
stand
little
on-
X.
On the blue tape X on the floor.
While he stands on the blue divided sign.
Yeah, it's true.
To let everyone know that he divides by 0.
I do divide by 0. That's the core of my personality.
That's why I'm so depressed every time I see him.
This did look good though. This blood looks very evil.
Yeah, it definitely turns out pretty ominous too towards the end of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It also helps that a lot of the stuff on the underneath side, like this stone, is all done with like a yellow green kind of color to make it so it really contrasts against all of the blood that's here.
Yeah, and this is one of the ones where you went in a lot more specific areas where you were painting, which you've
Yeah.
been kind of doing more often now.
Yeah, it just depends on the piece.
Yeah, I know it does. So
Throwing
down some more water.
Yeah, because it dried out at this point. And I think I did this in about 2-3 sittings.
Yeah, the light looks kind of similar. I'm not sure. I know we would take a break.
Yeah, when it comes to water coloring, if it's a large piece, I usually take a few more breaks to let stuff dry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we're going to be going over top with multiple colors and things like that. And then, I'm trying to figure out where everything's at. Especially also if I'm going to be doing multiple mediums on top of each other, because you can't do oil pastel on top of a wet watercolor piece. It doesn't really work that way.
Doesn't jam.
Does not jam. Come on inside and welcome to the chain. So easy to get me to sing.
Oh, I know, right? Now I have to go listen to the Space Jam Evangelion remix though, in honor of this video.
Oh yeah.
And that. So
we'll put a link to that video.
sometimes
I guess.
you just want to jam, man.
Come
After
on.
the angels attack.
Yeah. Come on, work that body.
Yeah,
Work that body.
that's the only song I'm playing while I pilot the robot.
I'm down. Yeah, I can dig that.
I like the shape it has right there.
Yeah, part of me wanted
That's really cool.
A part of me wanted to stop right there, but then I was like, these angel wings need to be closer to a peacock's color wings, because again, we were trying to make it so that it was reminiscent of a peacock.
Yeah, it was like a cultural memory.
Yeah. So went in with the blue as well afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of went to town after this. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah,
Also,
it's really good.
It also was to be like something that really popped, because blue and red are nice complementary colors.
Mm-hmm. Ever since back in the day, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, bro.
Yeah,
Blue versus red. That's how we did it back then.
sure. I was thinking player 1 versus player 2, but yeah, you know.
Well, I think that's actually where that comes from. That's
Really?
That's the oldest thing I know that has red versus blue as
you-
the player 1, player 2. But there's probably something even older than that.
I'm not sure. Wes is actually like ancient. I don't know if y'all know this. So he probably was there when the first consumption of...
I was there when they invented red and blue.
See?
I didn't do it, but I was there.
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid at the time. Fucking joke's on me, man. You know how much money I lost out on? Fucking ridiculous. To own the copyright on blue? Bro. Nutty.
Well, that would be nutty to have copyrights on colors, man.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not the super future where that works.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, are we in that kind of post-apocalyptic yet? Are we there?
Not yet. We're not in that like Shadowrun hyper-corporate future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think here you got the pastels now.
This is not the pastel.
Oh, it's not? This is a different thing?
These are the watercolor crayons.
Oh, okay. I don't actually know the difference. They all look like crowns to me. For the most part.
It's a fucking pleb.
One just looks a kind of... Oh, one doesn't have as many wrappings on it, I think. And so it looks more like chalk.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the other ones, right?
Yeah, that's the oil pastels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then he went back to do some more. Yeah, it is really cool when you start, like, mixing them up real quick like that.
Mm-hmm. Because, again, peacocks gotta get the greens, the yellows, and the blues in.
Yeah, I just mean, like, different... you know, you got the crown, then you switch back to watercolor, then you switch to the crown again, things like that.
Well, the crayon itself is water soluble.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant, you know, you did it.
Oh,
you
I
grabbed
see.
your brush, and then you did it, and you did it
okay.
again, and things like that. Like, it's kind of cool to watch.
No, that's fair. I didn't know what you meant with this. But yeah, no, this stuff's water soluble crayons.
Mm-hmm.
They're really cool. I used to use these a lot more often. I kind of fell out of favor with them because they were too messy. They didn't really look as interesting. It's hard to reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, whatever, fuck it. I can do whatever I want now.
I think you just figured out how to use them better.
That too,
is
yeah.
what you should say.
But also, I mean, like, think about it too, is like things can be reproduced a lot better now.
That's true. Yeah. You know, you got a much better idea of how to scan stuff in and how to make stuff look good.
Yeah, and how printers work now too, because printers are also just a lot better nowadays in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because printers back when I was doing this in college weren't nearly as able pick up all of the small details that were in watercolor.
Yeah, you need like a much nicer scanner.
That-
or just a actual camera, right?
Yeah.
That's how they usually do a lot of those really nice ones.
And then Photoshop wasn't nearly as powerful as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Photoshop now is just like, oh man, I don't need to fucking...
I love Photoshop now, even though I do almost nothing with it.
Yeah,
I still love it. It's
yeah.
just so much easier.
Like my life's so
Smart objects are so good. I remember those. I was like, what? I can change the size of it, and then I can change the size of the back, and it doesn't look bad?
Yeah.
It's like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I love smart objects. I love everything about Photoshop.
Yeah.
Photoshop, this is no way sponsored by you, but you know, it could be.
Could be.
Let's
Ooh,
talk.
There's a shadow on my face right there. Ooh. I'm
You-
covered in darkness.
Photoshop, if you're out there.
This is why I'm at the very edge of the frame.
Yeah.
Covered in darkness.
Yeah, oh.
Oh no, he hit me, you son of a bitch. Now my head shoots up like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's a callback. That's what we call that.
Yeah, it's
Comedy.
called that, yeah.
There we go.
God. Whoops.
That was assault.
No.
Police, if you're out there.
No. This is salt.
That's salt. That's salt. Also,
Oh no.
watch us on Twitch, because this is going to be
No, God.
Ah, there we go. Now I feel safe. Oh yeah, now we're getting the blood drips. Okay. Oh, now we're getting some wing accessories. Oh shit, he's got his avatar staff.
Yeah, no, I'm protected. Now I feel safe.
You got the stick, you're like the dude in Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, the final boss of the atheist.
Yes.
Well, the final boss minion.
Yeah, the final boss minion.
He was the
is-
final boss minion, the Kung Fu master.
Yes.
That's funny.
And now I think that's I don't think that's an oil pastel.
I couldn't tell you.
I can't.
They
tell.
all are crowns to me. They're just not Crayola brand.
Oh no, that's not crayon. That's that's not. No, that is pastel. Yeah, we're in pastel now.
Yeah, but it looks cool though.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, where are we at? Who am I?
Mm-hmm.
Who am I?
You're right.
Am I not unique?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, this is
Yeah, we'll be getting close to the end of the traditional part then.
Yeah, this one was a longer one with traditional pieces because again, I've been trying to push more and more towards using traditional medium and kind of mixing in digital, just a smidge here and there, unless it's like super needed.
Mm-hmm.
Not going too far one way or the other.
You can't see it very well in this video, but there's a part where you put like gold on some stuff, and I didn't even realize it was there from filming this where I was standing at. So
Yeah,
but you can see it in the actual picture much better.
for sure. You'll be able to probably see it a little better once we get to the digital aspect of it, where the gold will shine through just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like near the end. It's like on the spear and stuff, if I remember right.
Yeah. I mean, just having a bunch of these fucking things.
Oh, I know.
Smudging it.
I love on stream when everyone's like, he was doing finger painting now.
With the lipstick.
Yeah, he got into mommy's lipstick.
Got into mummy's lipstick.
Fucking Jamie.
Hey man, apparently that was the most fun she had that week. And
That's good.
Which is weird, because that was like a week ago when we did that. No.
No, that was Thursday's stream.
Holy shit. It felt like forever ago. Who are we?
Dude, calm down, man. You're getting too caught up. Just gotta let time go by, man.
I don't know. It's not about time going by and being caught up. It's just like, I don't even know anymore.
Clearly.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get down here for a sec. Give me a sec. See you back on the other side, chat.
Alright, I'll finish this up here. He's doing a thing, making a bunch of noise. I'll have to maybe go and cut that one down.
I'm trying my best.
He says that. He says that every time when he does his worst.
Trying my worst.
Doing some more smudging.
Here, you can have the stick for me now.
Okay. There we go. Now I've got both sticks. I have all the power.
No. No.
That's funny.
Leprous, no.
Leprous, no. Oh my god.
Okay.
Damn, those wings look good though.
I'm back. Yeah, should be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, the colors have gotten really much more popular whenever I started using the oil pastel.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my more preferred.
I can't wait to take these to cons.
Yeah. The originals?
Yeah, I just mean like the pictures in general.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We're gonna have like a lot of new material once cons open up again, which is gonna be something we're gonna do day one is go see who did what during quarantine.
Right.
It's like,
You are like so close to the mic right now. It's really funny.
Sorry.
The sound's gonna be all crazy.
oh, I'll get back up.
There you go.
All right, I'm fine. Can I have my staff back?
No. We're having staffing issues right now. Oh, here's the gold part.
Yeah. Ooh, that was clean. Oh, that was clean. A little slow.
Oh yeah, I know. Did you like that?
That was good, yeah.
There's still a little bit of some motion, some blurs
Thank
that
God.
I didn't clip out.
Can I just say thank God that this camera only gets us this high?
Oh, I know, right?
Thank God.
I know, right? There you go. There you go. You can use that.
Yay. But yeah, no, going to cons and seeing like who all was able to do what during.
Yeah, I want to see what everyone's been up to.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I hope everyone's been working on stuff, that they weren't just sitting around. I only see the people I follow on Instagram, so.
Yeah, and most people I haven't seen much from them.
They've been doing some stuff.
Yeah.
As long as they're hanging in there.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Finding out how to make the grid work.
Yeah, right. We're trying to figure out how to do this grid thing.
Yeah, this part was a little frustrating.
Yeah, matching it up is always like your hardest part.
Oh no, I think that one I actually nailed pretty on the first
yeah,
try.
that was
right?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went and then you like redid it and then you got it.
Yeah.
It looks like. I know the next one was tough. The other one that has the one with the Angel Knights on it.
Yeah, that was a lot more tough.
That one, yeah, you had to even get that on my computer.
Yeah.
It's the like newer version.
Oh yeah, because my Photoshop is old. I haven't updated it yet.
And then there we were using the peacock curtains. What?
I just was laughing because I'm betting someone's gonna be like, "Why is he using an old version of Photoshop?" And then they're gonna probably connect the dots as to why that is, and then Photoshop will be contacting us not to give us an offer, but give us a cease and desist.
You just don't want to pay for a new one.
Yeah, like I bought it when it was like that.
Yeah. I don't have any free keys.
And then I just lost the disc, so I can't update it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Look, man, it's all in the up and up. It's just that, these things happen.
Here you're, I guess, sectioning it out, right?
Yeah,
there we go.
You get it so that I can, because erasing that is just not a fun use of my time.
Yeah, this is really cool looking. This effect turned out much better on this picture than it did the last time we tried to use it.
Yeah. And then,
of course, the MVP.
My boy.
The fucking speedwagon of this man's art career.
My boy.
Oof. Coffee filter.
Coffee filter, go.
Right. Filter me, daddy.
Charging. Coffee filter.
Those Duralians don't reflect in the coffee filter.
No, they don't.
That's how you know to get them.
And the bombs, they're all in your brain, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you with the
5G.
The 5G and the...
For the communist computer, Frankenstein, mega god
thing. Whatever, brah. Satan, hail.
Oh, I love conspiracy theory stuff. It's so good. Catch me at the Denver airport later.
Yeah, dude. Also, if you aren't aware, Wes here is going to be getting a talk radio show soon.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, where he's going to talk about the truth.
Oh, you don't even want to hear about how the 5G turned normal bees into murder hornets.
Of course, makes sense.
Obviously.
The government doesn't want you to find out about that.
Nancy Pelosi is just a zip-up suit full of murder hornets
Makes
waiting
sense.
to integrate into Washington.
Yeah, once she becomes president.
Yep, that's when she's going to just unzip herself at the inauguration. All the murder hornets fly out. Exactly. And of course, they've taken all our guns already, so we're not going to be able to shoot those hornets.
Right.
No way.
Shooting hornets is definitely how you kill a hornet.
I mean, you ever seen a hornet take a gunshot to the face? Pretty dead. Pretty fucking dead. Who looks stupid now, Matt? Saying you can't beat hornets with guns.
Sure, man. Whatever, queer.
Ouch, they should not have said that.
Yeah. We'll cut it out.
That's funny.
I don't have enough time for this. Oh, God.
No, you don't.
God.
It's not even that crazy. This is cool, though. This is this, like, cool spellbinding circle effect.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
This is
wrist
fun.
cuffs. I really like the way those light rays turned out, also.
Yeah, I try to keep it subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Again, because we want to make sure that you can see that the sun's coming through, but you also don't want it to be like too overpowering and things like that. And it's in a weird wide-angle lens sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I try to make these like a lot smaller. The spellbinding circles, that is.
Oh, yeah, yeah. One of them, I think, is, like, slightly smaller than the other one, but it doesn't actually matter. They look cool anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I just think they look fucking sweet.
metal as fuck.
Oh, it's so metal.
Yeah,
it's
this is
so
towards the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
end.
It's so metal.
Yeah, the thing was also this one. I do have to come back to this one a lot more.
Actually, it's
often.
way too metal for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right? Yeah. Well, maybe old Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah. This will be season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, definitely season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh. But what was I trying to say? Oh, this one, there was a lot of edits that I didn't end up recording at the very end of it, just because it was just like, go back, fix it, send it off to the boys to go give me a critique of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because we forgot that we didn't notice that this, what is it called? The spear was unaligned.
Yeah.
At one point, and then we had to go fix that, and then I was like,
So the final version is posted here in the video. It looks pretty similar to this. So it's not too much of a difference from what you're seeing on screen.
pretty much. There was just some subtle edits that are here and there. It was pretty clean.
Yeah, we usually don't record those ones because it takes longer to boot up the OBS and record it than it does to fix them.
Because also, again, I'm fixing them at like 5-second intervals, and and then that's like 10 videos of just 5-second intervals, and me doing small edits here and there.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. Or to especially if they got moved in the wrong order or something. Yeah. That's like so much stuff to go on.
Chopping it up, it's not fun.
It's really not.
So.
But I think it turned out great.
Yeah, it's a cool piece. I enjoy this one.
It's really cool. I can't wait to do the lore write-up for it. That's going to be sweet.
Yeah, that'll be up on Patreon first, and then it'll be up on YouTube later for the video, and then I'll have it up on Instagram with a small bit of the blurb that he wrote up. That way we can encourage people to go over to Patreon so they can get the full experience of the piece. For those of you who are watching this on Patreon, your continued support always is helpful, and we appreciate you.
You're amazing.
With us.
If you're watching this on YouTube, head over to our Patreon. You could have seen this a whole week early.
Yeah, for just $1 a month, you could have seen this early. You could have also gotten to listen to us ramble on and on about the process of art and how capitalism is destroying this world.
It all goes back to capitalism with this guy.
Yeah.
And with that,
it all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
Alright, we're out.
I thought this was going to be a microphone thing. I thought you weren't actually going to beat me with it.
Let the beating begin.
No!
That's funny.